All right, so we're going to look at some of the Cowboys versus the Rams joint practice. Dak Prescott is now under center. You got the deep back looking like he's going to put the ball in the belly of Javonte Williams, and he gets a minimum of about 1 or 2 yards before contact. Now we have Dak Prescott putting the ball in the belly of Javonte Williams again, and once again the O-line gets beat. Just looking at observation, look at the other play on the other side of the field. Dak rolls out to his right, throws to his right, and is caught by Princeton Fant, 85. Good catch by him off of that play. Dak Prescott now under center. Let's see what happens. Okay. Putting the ball back into the belly of the running back, and he gives you about 1 to maybe 2 yards off of it. He's a high, strong, powered running back, Javonte Williams. I do like his aggressions, his tones with the ability to attempt to run deep down inside. All right, so Dak Prescott under center now. Javonte Williams, the deep back. Let's see what they do off of this one. Belly of the running back, skirts, and give you about 4 or 5 yards off of that one. That's pretty nice. All right, so now we have Joe Milton under center. Let's see what we have here. Jadon Blue is the deep back here. And the Cowboys offense is what we're looking at. Good cut back inside, give you about 2 to maybe 3 yards, give or take. All right, Joe Milton. Shotgun. Play, not play action. Keeper with the running back. Yeah. Love seeing this, Cowboy Nation. And earlier there was a deep throw by Joe Milton. We were not able to capture that one, but Jalen Brooks was able to haul off that ball there. But this Joe Milton underneath, and it was a really good throw by Joe Milton. All right, so now we are pretty much back on team one. Dak Prescott under center. Motion 1 to the left side of the field. And he's greeted at the LOS. Not even a yard to gain. I'm telling you, there's no running back in the National Football League that will be able to dodge that one. Okay, play action, climbs the pocket, hit as he throws, and incomplete pass. Dak Prescott, shotgun. Putting the ball, play action, 88 with the catch. That's what C.D. Lamb brings to the table, that yak yards after catch. He brings a lot of that to the table, Cowboy Nation. And we do like that, by the way. We do like the yards after catch. And hit in the backfield once again. Like, their defensive front so fast, they get upfield so quickly. The Cowboys not able to advance at all. Now, keep in mind, this is practice. There's a lot of installments going on and these sorts of things, but it's just like I think that would have been a sack there, but Dak Prescott is able to climb and throw the ball to 85 Princeton Fant. Yeah, big aggressive play by the Rams on that one. This is Joe under center. He drops back, he looks, and he throws. It's incomplete, out of bounds. Okay, Joe Milton once again to Phil Maffa underneath, running underneath, which is good. All right. Got the ball in the hands of C. Dangerous Lamb, getting some work in. Good play by CD. All right, if you're going to give him the 101 to the right, he's going to take it. Dak don't like what he sees. He points out the mic, which is 51. And let's see what he do. He drops back, scans look right, throws right. And look like no flag. In the area of Cavante Turpin. Nearly a good completion there. Now, the Rams so far, they do look aggressive. They are fast coming off the ball. I do see that. The Cowboys, they when they run in this drill, there's no advancements of yards, so it's kind of hard to decipher, but we are pretty much in a great location right here. Dak looks right, throws left. underneath to Javonte, and he gives him a little shoulder love at the end. I do like that. The tone. So Javonte Williams by far will be your starting tailback, and then everyone else will fit right on in. So you got one on the outside. Lamb is inside the slot. 87. Free play. Throws it away. Free play, throw it away. Come on, Wade. Come on with it. All right, so we got the twos. Mingo with the motion. All right. And putting the ball in the belly of the running back, and he's hit before he hits the LOS. All right. We have Milton, shotgun. Running back right hip drops back, throws it. It is caught by the speedy Cavante Turpin. All right, Turpin motions right. I'm telling you, Turpin been everywhere on his offense. He's weapon X, working with the ones and the twos, and caught again by Ryan Flournoy. Good catch on the outside. Good throw by not Mingo, but Joe Milton. Good throw by Milton. 15 drops back, climbs the pocket, throws it to Cavante Turpin. That was the play earlier that Joe hit his, I believe, thumb on the helmet. So we may not see any more of Joe, if I'm not mistaken. Good run up the gut. Roll to his right, throws to his right. Dak Prescott to 88 Lamb. Throws left to Tolbert, and Tolbert is hit hard out of bounds. And we see the quarterback didn't like that, and he talking some noise to the DB there. I like that, protect your players. All right, emotion. Shotgun, empty. Drops back, throws left. It's completed to my guy, 87. Drops back, scans, looks left, throws right in the middle. See what they do here. Javonte Williams, the deep back. Play action. Rolls right, throws right. Flag on the field. We don't know where the area that they throwing the flag for, but we assume that everything is okay. All right, so Dak Prescott, shotgun. Hunter to the right hip, now to the left. Okay. Flex back to the right hip of the quarterback. All right, and he drops back, scans the field, climbs the pocket, throws deep. And it is caught by C. Dangerous Lamb. Good play by Rain Dakota Prescott to C.D. Lamb on the outside there. Motion, 34. They go empty. Keep in mind, 34, Jadon Blue can catch out of the backfield. He's really crafty in his ability there. Dak throws it. It is tipped in the air. Incomplete. In the area of Jalen Tolbert. Dak under center. Putting the ball in the belly of the running back. Gets you about a yard, maybe. Dak Prescott, shotgun. Running back right hip, 2-by-1. Now it's trips to the right, motions. He looks right. He throws. It's nearly picked off. Yeah. Throws left, caught by George Pickens. Yeah, Pickens being Pickens, especially by himself over there. Dak under center. Hunter, the deep back, putting the ball in the belly of Hunter. And he gives you about 4 or 5 yards. Okay. Here we go right here. Dak Prescott under center. You got Javonte, the deep back. It looks like the defense is playing single high safety. So you got pretty much a loaded area. And the Cowboys try to fan out Turpin wide, and they give you about 2 yards off of their run. They run left side of that formation there. All right, so Dak Prescott is in shotgun here. Javonte Williams to the left hip of Dak Prescott. Shotgun. 88 is in the slot on the right side. He throws right and is caught by 3. So what happened, they put 88 inside the slot and Pickens on the far outside as your next receiver there. So basically, when you look at Pickens, you can only double team so many. And it's just creating that one-on-one opportunity. You only bracket cover so much. So it's a good play. Throws it, and it is caught by 34 underneath. That is from Will Greer to 34, Jadon Blue. Rolls out to his right, throws to his right to Princeton Fant, 85, and he gets out of bounds. Not bad at all under these series of events right here. You got Will Greer, free play. All right, they just still call the play dead. Offsides. All right, Will Greer now, shotgun. You putting the ball light box, and they put the ball in the belly of the running back. Give you about 4 or 5 yards. And that is Phil Maffa, 37. All right, we're seeing Will drops back, throws right, wide open. Jalen Brooks with the catch. Falls to the ground. Will Greer in shotgun now. Drops back. Climbs the pocket. Runs with it wide open. And he gathered a lot of yards. End of that period there. We have Dak Prescott under center. Javonte Williams with the cut back. And he gets plenty of yards off of that. Not a bad look at all for Javonte, finding the soft spots in the running lanes. And we're seeing that Jadon is trying to plow it in. So the Cowboys in this pretty much Ram versus Cowboys, and we're only looking at the Rams defense at this point. Didn't have access to the other side of it, and Dak Prescott throws this one away. All right, so didn't have really access to the other side, but what I can tell you, the Cowboys, they still trying to figure out things, get things moving and grooving, and we just don't see enough to make anything that can say identifiable that this team is on heading in the right direction or the wrong direction, Cowboy Nation, especially from what we can look at from here. But one thing I can tell you is that your reservations, if you have reservation with run game, well, you can still marry that with the offensive line. If you have reservation, even though I'm not showing you defense, if you have reservation on stopping the run, there was some news about the Cowboys having an issue on stopping the run. This is Dak Prescott. Scrambles, throws it incomplete. Just incomplete pass there. I think that this was one of the red zone areas that the Cowboys were working on all this week. And he rolls left and he throws left, and it's another flag. Don't have a real good advantage point from this angle. But I can tell you that, the Cowboys, in my opinion, we're going to have to improve this run game. And primarily we're going to have to improve somehow the up front, the offensive line. Now, there's plenty of time for all of this to work its way out. And I think that the Cowboys, due to schemes and schematics, they will get things moving and grooving in the best light. All right, so look at this drill here, Cowboys. I think this is the 2-minute warning type of deal, the hurry-up offense. We'll see what the Cowboys can do out of this series of plays. You see Mingo in there, bunch formation to your left, and they put the ball in the belly of Javonte Williams, 33 with the carry. All right, now we're in shotgun. Motion, one to the right side of the field. All right, let's see what they do here. High snap, putting the ball in the running backs. He tackled for loss. Dak drops back, scans, look left, throws left, and caught. What a pretty ball to CeeDee Lamb to the left side. Dak drops back, scans left, throws it again. Nearly picked off. This is to George Pickens is just not on the same page with that. They talk and they going over some things that they can work on so that they can be on the same page. All right, not bad at all. Pickens and Tolbert listening in to Coach Adams. All right. Phil Maffa with the good run, physical run. That's what I like to see. Physicality. Phil Maffa got some meaningful reps towards the end here. Keep in mind, he's subbing in for Vaughn because Deuce Vaughn is recovering from an injury, so you get more and more tape of Phil Maffa out there. Let's see what he can do. He's one of those guys that was drafted this offseason. All right, so Dak Prescott under center again. Drops back, scans left, throws left deep, and incomplete to, it looks like Schultz. He tried to hit him in the seam route there. Good run by Javonte Williams there. I think the kid is a battering ram. He gets better as the game processes. More and more you process his things out, the more and better he becomes. That's always a good thing, Cowboy Nation. All right, Dak drops back. Just throws this dead play. It was a dead play, but hey, get you one, man. Go run back one. Go run back one. It's an INT, but neither here nor there. Dak Prescott shotgun. A motion to the left side. He rolls right, throws right underneath to George Pickens. All right. Pretty much no yardage on that run there. Just being stuffed at the LOS. It's hard to decipher. Let's see, maybe 2 or 3 yards off of that. Will Greer is getting a lot of snaps because, like I said, Joe Milton hit his thumb on the helmet. They said he was good to go to get back out there, but under precautions, it was best to not put him back out there, if you guys get what I'm saying. Underneath to the speedster, Devontae Turpin. You got to love that they are trying to utilize all of the fields there, especially those smokes, those tunnel screens. Those plays were forgotten in this offense in the last 2 or 3 years. It's good to see those plays being reintroduced into this system here. There go Ferg with a catch right there. Jake Ferguson been pretty solid during this training camp and even against this Rams team. So the team, when you look back at everything, you can see, okay, all right, cool. They moved the ball at will when it was necessary. But this will be, in my opinion, more of a passing team until the running game get together. And we still early. Maybe the run game can get together between here and first 2 weeks of the season, but 9 times out of 10, we are seeing a deep throw incomplete to 88. But what I'm saying is that you would probably lean on your pass more than your run in this situation. Good catch by Jalen Tolbert. Able to high point that ball and bring it down. That goes again to Jalen Tolbert. Last year around this time, Jalen Tolbert was your one guy. This year, he's more of your 3/4 guy. What a difference a year make, and he's just catching these passes here. So they on a hot streak, so they're utilizing Jalen Tolbert. He will be your short to intermediate deal. I think that will be the situation and scenario. Cowboy Nation, as we conclude today's joint practice, just want to let you guys know, continue to support the nation by hitting that subscribe button, sharing this content. Let friends and neighbors know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. And keep in mind, we talking about practice, not a game. Practice, and that's Will Greer with the INT to close it out. And the Rams versus the Dallas Cowboys. Hopefully we can talk about the defense on another day, but that was our offense there. Cowboy Nation, be sure to hit that like button, share this content. Let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. We up out. Peace.